Due to the explicit content, viewer discretion is advised.
Hello everybody and welcome to my 50,000 subscriber special. Alright, so there's nothing wrong with your monitor. We're running 60 frames per second. I know it's weird. We're kind of ahead of the curve because this is where media is moving towards 60 frames per second rather than this classic 30 or 24, what you're used to. So things may look shot amateurish or whatever you want to call it, but basically we're just going through what it is like to be me for a day. Yay. It's 1:27 in the afternoon, but we started our day at about 8 a.m. and I was already on Skype talking to some of you guys and responding to comments and all that. But the day starts here with Mr. Coffee. And we got a full 12 cups of coffee here in this wonderful thing. And that's what gets my day going. Beautiful day here today. It's like 45 degrees. It's been 30 recently. And you can see here, I popped all that out as much as I possibly could. But it still runs. It's been a good car, so all the haters, fuck you. It still runs. All right, well, you guys remember this thing. Yes, I still own it. Actually, I'm going to be putting a new battery in it, blowing up the tire. That one vlog was no air. We still have no air in it. But it does run, and it will be moving shortly to my mother's house for storage. And this is the dog, Zoe. Zoe. It's my roommate's dog. She's a cutie. Come here. Why are you acting so weird on camera? What is your problem? She's a cute dog. She barks a lot. She likes to get in the way of the recording during the day. Let's fly a drone. Why not? This is my roommate Tommy's. It's his drone. I don't think he's even flown this thing once. I've flown it about 6 times. Let's turn the receiver on first. The dog goes crazy when this thing is running. Actually, you know, last night she didn't go crazy about it. There's the flash, and then it goes to a solid light stage like that, which means that the gyro is indeed good to go. Up she goes. It's a really nice flying drone. It's really smooth. Pretty cool. If we have time later today, we'll go fly the airplane that Nicole got me for Christmas. We'll land this thing first. Throw it right more. Once it gets down to the ground, it gets in that ground effect and throws it around. There we go. Successful flight. Alrighty, let's go to my favorite place to eat for lunch. And you'll see what that is actually pretty soon. But yeah, the car still runs fine. No problems with it. Watch where we're going. Welcome to the wonderful town of Fenton, Missouri. Oh, we're pretty close to it. And we've got a place up here called the Gravois Bluffs, and it's got pretty much everything we need. Alrighty, we're getting close to one of my favorite places to eat. And we don't really eat out that often. It's just a special day. Yes, and this is my favorite place to eat. Mexican Grill. Alright, we had Qdoba. Now I'm going to show you guys my room. Well, some of you have already seen it before because you've seen the awesome room tour. But now you get to see for everything she is in her own glory. Oh, you can show them the helicopter. A little more power, a little more power. There we go. It flies alright. It needs to be trimmed to the right, I think. There we go. So yeah, pretty neat little guy, and it shoots too. Oh! Okay, we'll set that down there for another flight. So here is the Pod X3 Live. I get a lot of questions on what's your voice changer and all that kind of stuff. And look at me now, I can do I am Optimus Prime without any effects. The only effect I do use a lot is the modulation and the delay if I have to. But that's about all I ever use. But this is where I do all my EQ, and then that runs out into the Scarlett 6i6 is a preamp, and then from there, it's fed out USB into the PC, and then I use this program here called Reaper. Well, it's not open now, but fuck it. All right, so this is one of the latest videos I did, which was a War Thunder episode with my dad. And you can see here, this is pretty much the completed product. We start here in the beginning, and there's a, viewer discretion is advised. And then it's the intro little piece, and then we go into the intro, and so on and so forth. You may be wondering what all this is. The blue is the audio and the video of the main game. The green one down here is my voice, because I always record it separate. And then down here at the bottom is the bed. That is the music or the soundtrack that I put musical scores to. And you can see whenever I'm playing it, I'll turn it down here. But if we look over here, you can see here's the audio from my dad in the game, which I don't let it peak. So it's just getting up here. And so I keep anything around here the 6. I try to get myself and my dad or whoever I'm playing with in the same range. The music is anywhere from 24 to 18 depending on the mood. But here, we're going with 24 to 30 since there's a lot of spots in between. But the reason for that is you can see how much difference that is from our voice. Some people may complain that music's too loud or whatever you want to call it, but I mean, it's obviously it's like 20 decibel difference. So that's pretty much all there is to editing one of these. And once I get done editing, I'll go in here and I'll export the media. And from there, we name it, we set the frame rate to 60 on that, and we hit Q, it throws it over there into the media encoder, and you can see here, I've already done it today, and the little green check mark tells me it is done. Don't pay attention to those ones, those were mess-ups from a GTA 5. Moving along here, I play LCPDFR, and this is what I used to play it. A very dirty Xbox 360 controller. Needs to be cleaned really bad. It's an original, or no, it's not an original. This is just a wired one. You plug right into the PC and use it from there. And then I use a program called XPadder to do all the other shit with that. But anyway, moving along for flight simulator stuff. Here is the throttle quadrant that I use. It's a CH throttle quadrant. God, this thing we got back in like 2005, and that's why I have like this old looking tape, like what do we call those? The label. Remember the label makers for all that, but it's neither here or there because each one of these are switches. They're two-way switches. Here's the PC down here, which you've seen that before in a vlog. Moving along is my joystick rudder pedals, and this is the only thing I find useful for my FSX these days, and that is to hold the rudder pedals in place from ramming into the wall. Oh, here's the end cap. That's the one that Dave made me. Well, he made it for himself, and then one day, I believe we traded that for Mexican and margaritas or something like that. Mexican food and margaritas. Cytec yoke and my joystick. This is the Cytec ST290. With my mod I removed the spring, and then I just overlaid some rubber bands on it. It's got a much more realistic feel. That's what I use in War Thunder and to fly helicopters. And here is the Cytec yoke, which I can show you, which I have modded myself by taking apart and removing the spring that makes this go this way, and another spring that goes this way. So it's a much more fluid, nice motion on the yoke. It's dirty, it's dusty, whatever you want to call it, but it gets the job done for all my flight simulator needs. Wardrobe for me, I like a lot of t-shirts and jeans. I do have some decent stuff like dress shirts and shit like that, but whatevs. And here's the beautiful orca whale cover, whatever you want to call it, blanket that Nicole got us for Christmas. Love it. It's warm. It's soft, and it's amazing. And I love orca whales, so that's the reason for that. Okay, so as far as microphones go, I use an AKG Perception 220. It's a U87 clone, and there's a lot of those out there, like the AT series and all those. But it's a very inexpensive microphone you can get for under $100. Very noisy out of the box. It makes a very, very, very terrible racket. It picks up everything in the house. So that's why it's imperative to have your noise gate, which prevents that from whenever I talk, it opens up the gate and closes the gate, and so on and so forth. Use that. When I was in California, Bugs gave me his Sony's. These are Sony MDR7506 headphones. Love these things. They're studio headphones. They have a flat EQ spectrum on them, so you can actually mix off them pretty decently. But other than that, that's pretty much all I use for that. All right, so that's going to be it for the tour of the room, and let's move along. We're gonna go to the store and get some beer and some food and stuff. Off to Deerbergs we go.
Your car smells good.
Cherry. I keep my shit clean.
You haven't been driving it. That's not fair.
That is totally fair because before
I live in my car.
Yeah, I don't live in mine. I don't live in mine these days. We can't listen to music because of copyright. Yeah, I put $5 in the tank and it gave me like almost a half a tank the other day. That was pretty amazing.
You only put $5 in.
Yeah, because it was like $12 to eat.
Oh my god. It cost you $12 at Lion's Choice.
Yeah, it did. I got a king beef combo and another roast beef sandwich with it. New car smell. And then I've got this. The cherry, the Coronado cherry or whatever the fuck it is. Yep, Coronado cherry. I was right.
Gross.
California scents.
Car scents.
We don't even have Missouri scents. It's California scents. That's where I fell and ripped my knee open back there.
I thought you were gonna say where you fell in love, but no.
That's where I fell in love.
It's far less romantic.
Yes.
Plus, I've heard that story. And every time we drive past.
Great clips. Walk right in, I'll sit right down.
That is not even like a Great Clips theme song, is it?
Yeah, it is. Baby,
No
let
way.
your hand hang down. Yes, it is.
Is it really?
Mm-hmm.
Gross.
Yeah, it's terrible. So it always reminds me of like somebody with really terribly long hair. Just let your hair hang down. Don't even wash it. We got it from here.
Ew,
That's what it reminds me of. Dude, that is a sweet van. Look at that. Zoom in on that thing. It's all blacked out.
all black earth thing.
All black earth thing. That's pretty amazing. See, and close it completely. Or
Maraschino cherries into a porta potty.
does not smell like a porta potty.
Well, you know, not like a used porta potty, but you know the new ones, how they come with that like air freshener-y stuff in them.
You know
No.
the blue water?
I've only been in.
Yeah, it's like the blue water porta potties. Like the blue water smells a little bit like cherries.
Last time I was in a porta potty was at an air show. I have that song stuck in my head. My prerogative.
Oh, you know what I have in my head?
Hmm.
Baby, I like it.
Come on and give me some more.
I like it.
Was that Enrique Iglesias? Who was that?
I think it was. Go pro mode, go, 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 go.
Go promo, go, go. Oh, police action up here. Traffic stop happening over there. Let's get it on film. There it is. In the the police Ford Interceptor, the new one.
Hopefully that guy's plates aren't in the video.
I hope they are. I don't think they will be though.
Well, those two cars were stopped there when we left.
Yeah, I know. I don't know what he's doing. Yeah, they are arguing, aren't they? Zoom in on that. Let's get this domestic violence in Benton, Missouri.
Domestic violence.
Let's see what we got. We got goodies. Got a They've got pretzels. We got a big old thing of popcorn and beer.
Dave's beer, which I guess I get to get.
Yeah, I guess so. And then we'll go try to. There's the dog. The dog's excited to see us. Which one?
All of it.
Later on the green. Alright guys, this is going to conclude the 50,000 subscriber special. I just want to say thank you so much for everything that you have done. You've personally changed my life completely. You know, we're not living like a superstar, but working from home is just an amazing, amazing thing to me. And to be able to do what I truly love doing, and that is producing content that you guys enjoy. And it's been a phenomenal journey from the very beginning to where we are now. It just seems like the other day I was sitting here for my 2,000 subscriber special, and now we're at 50,000, which is incredible. It just blows me away. But I have to thank every one of you guys so much for everything you've done. The continued support, being involved on the Code Zero forums, those of you that have messaged me, that we've talked in private and everything else, it means the world to me. So thank you guys so much, and I'll see you later.